Recently, someone on YouTube asked about the BMW 335D, what problems I have had with it so far. And I've had a few problems. But literally right after they asked that question, the harmonic balancer failed on the car. One of the early things to fail on that car was the glow plugs. You can see this glow plug was bad. I had to replace the glow plug, I had to replace the glow plug controller, and then the MAF went out too. When I opened up the engine, when I got inside of the engine, there was a ton of carbon buildup. That's another problem that the 335D has. Okay, this is carbon buildup on a 335 diesel. Oops, we're in the wrong thing here. You can see this is just like sludge. The other problem that it had was the diesel exhaust fluid tank. That failed, and I got it covered under the California emissions warranty, so I didn't have to do the work, I didn't have to pay for any parts. I think a week ago, I'm driving the car, the power steering goes out, I pop the hood, and the accessory belts are not moving. And so I know immediately that the harmonic balancer failed. So I pull this thing out, I pull the damn thing out, and it spins. I mean, it's such a terrible design. You see the crankshaft down there? But you can see the crack here in the rubber. Now if I hold the back of the pulley, I can just spin this thing freely. So none of my accessories were being driven. No power steering, no alternator, nothing. You look at that and you're just like, what the heck? Who designed this thing? And then you go to BMW, you call them up and ask them how much that part is, and it's almost 700 bucks. There's no reason for that part to be 700 bucks. For some people, for some owners, I'm sure this looks daunting, and BMW would be happy to have you go into their service department so that they can give you a 4-figure repair bill. An example would be the glow plug service that I did. The dealer wanted $5,000 for the MAF, the glow plugs, and the glow plug controller. 5,000 bucks. 5,000 bucks. It took me like 2 hours to change that out, and the parts were a few $100. And so this car's had quite a few things go wrong with it, and last time I took the engine apart there was a large amount of carbon buildup, so I'm waiting for that to be a problem. So if you do your homework and you know how to work on your car, they're actually a really great deal, but if you don't work on it and this does not look fun to you, then you might want to avoid them. So that's my thought on the BMWs. The car is good now, it drives really nicely, and we're good. And I will update you with the other parts that fail. This car only has 60,000 miles on it, but it is going to fail again because it is a BMW, and that's what they do. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you enjoy your car.